Hello. So if you followed all the above steps, you should have a template configured ready for build on your build machine running in the Vultr cloud. So we need to copy that IP address of our build machine and SSH onto it from our laptop. And there you can see the Agile Deployment Toolkit, and there's all the files for it. So the template that we've configured is held under the templated configurations directory, and it's template 2 this time. So we need to run an expedited build, so that's easy enough to do. We just run it like that, and Debian 11 Vultr we don't want template 1, so we press the enter key. We want template 2, which is described here, and the template ID is here. So we just enter 2, and then we can see you have selected template 2, so that's a template that we will be using for this build. So I don't want SMTP credentials, although obviously in a official build for a production system you would want your SMTP settings configured. So now we can see that an SSH key has been added to Vultr. We don't want to see the environment, we just want to start the build process, and after up to a minute in time you should see the IP address of the web server for the machine that we are building. So there's the IP address for the machine, and if we look in our Vultr console we can see that a web server is indeed being built and installed. So what I'll do now is I'll just let the build process run and then show you what a baselined application looks like from when it's online using this toolkit. As you can see, the build process is now completed, and you can scroll back up through the status messages and right the way back to where we started, and any issues should be flagged up for you to look into. So the only thing we really need from here is the URL of the website. So if we go to our browser, we can put the URL in, and you can already see that's the customized Joomla application built from a baseline, directly installed from nothing to fully running within about 15 minutes, and that's the real purpose of the toolkit, is to be able to repeatedly deploy customized applications from scratch. So we can see in the Vultr console that the web server in the database that's running on, and thanks for listening.